Monaco.
Oh, wow, that was Monaco.
I know.
Couldn't even tell. I thought that was Miami.
Yeah.
It was very surprising. They looked like the exact same places.
Basically with the yachts and everything.
The yachts and the poolside pool, or trackside pool, excuse me.
Kind of trackside pool.
Trackside pool, yeah. What else? Let's see.
Yeah. The racing was better in which one?
Miami.
Oh, damn. Crazy surprise there.
Yeah.
Monaco, not good for racing.
Yeah.
Although I will say that compared to a normal Monaco Grand Prix, that was not bad.
No, it wasn't. We had a little bit of, I guess you could say, as the announcer said, everything. I don't know. It was, I mean, there wasn't a lot of action, but there was kind of a number of things that took place between the delayed start, big crash by Mick, RIP to that car, because that thing is destroyed.
Yes, some Ferrari poor decision making, and just a whole lot.
And a Red Bull win.
Wrapped
it all up.
And the better of the two Red Bull win, right? Like the more fun.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun to watch Checo win.
It's a lot more fun watching Checo win.
Yeah.
He's firmly inserted himself into the championship.
Yeah, he's sitting
race. He's sitting third. I think 6 points behind.
I think he's actually further behind than that.
No, 6 points behind Leclerc.
Is he only 6 points behind?
I think he's pretty close.
Okay. Because I know Verstappen's 20 points ahead now.
No, not that much. 15?
Not that much?
10?
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the...
I think there's like 15 covering the top.
Maybe the Constructors' Championship is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
It'd be nice if we had them all up here, huh?
It'd be probably like the smart thing, but
yeah,
that's fine.
Well, we got the...
Okay, so yeah, Perez is 6 points behind Leclerc.
Okay.
And Leclerc is 9 points behind Verstappen.
Oh, so we've got a juicy little race, and then Carlos is probably another 20 or 30 behind there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So... that's
No.
30, 40?
George Russell's in fourth.
Yeah, but eventually Carlos...
By 1 point.
Yeah, I was going to say, eventually Carlos is going to get back by.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Carlos had a good weekend. He was not far off of Leclerc. This is probably the best weekend he's had in a while.
He did have a good weekend, but he has to finish races because George continues his top 5 finish.
Yep.
Do you know off the top of your head what is like the record for most top 5 finishes in a row?
I'm going to guess Hamilton or Schumacher have that record. I know there was one season, maybe the 04 season, that Schumacher only lost one race. Finished, yeah, or something like that. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would suck to be everybody else. All right, I guess here we go. We're racing for a second.
Well, and I want to say 88, somewhere in there, 1988. The McLarens won every race except for one. So there's been a couple of years. It's just
Yikes.
Yeah, 2014 was bad, but even that year, I want to say Mercedes didn't win every race. I think someone snuck one in there, probably Red Bull.
Let him have one.
I think Danny Ricciardo won 1 or 2 that year. So back when he was good.
Poor Danny.
What
is going on? Do you think he just doesn't have it anymore?
I think he's just
That's such a bummer because what a vibrant and fun person to be around F1.
He's been around F1 for a while now, though. 10 years. That's a hell of a career in F1.
It is, but at the same time, I mean, look at Hamilton. Hamilton's been around a long time. Vettel's been around a long time. Alonso's been around a long time.
The difference is those 3
world champions
are all world champions, and all in the top 10 of F1 drivers of all time.
Yeah.
Danny's not that good.
No, but like I said, I think... I mean, correct me if you think that I'm wrong, but I think Ricciardo is arguably the face of Formula One in the United States.
He is definitely a personality that I think people hook onto, no matter where you're from. Especially in the U.S., yeah.
He was on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Yeah.
I mean, and then, McLaren didn't really say anything about it, so there's that whole big ordeal about McLaren doesn't really care about Danny anymore.
Well, then it doesn't look good when you crash in practice, and the first thing you hear over the radio is the car okay? Not are you okay?
Right.
But if you actually looked at the full, because I saw on Twitter later, someone posted the full transcript of that conversation, and it was very clear that the pit wall hadn't seen that he crashed. Mm-hmm. All they saw was the telemetry showing the car slowing down.
Right.
So, that makes sense from that standpoint.
Yeah.
Not really them not caring for him, I think. I'm curious to see if Ricciardo's in F1 next year at this point.
I know we talked about that. He's got a contract through the end of 2023, but
supposedly
we'll see if that actually ends up taking place.
Yeah, it's like there's always ins and outs. No contract is completely solid
right
on that front.
Do they do like a buyout thing?
It depends on
kind
the
of
contract.
like, I don't know,
like a
head coach buyout. Okay, we'll buy your contract out.
Yeah,
we'll pay you
there's
this,
been some of that. So
pay you this much if you just leave now.
So yes, so that happened with Raikkonen after his first stint with Ferrari. After 2009, they wanted to bring Alonso in, but they didn't feel like they could get rid of Felipe Massa because of his accident he was in. So what they did was they just paid Raikkonen anyway to not to race, which was, I think, $40 million to not race.
That's a steep paycheck.
That's a hell of a paycheck. Yeah.
Good for him. Get that money.
Yeah, you got that money for sure.
You got to keep your chicken up.
So, but at the time, I know Raikkonen's contract was massive and like one of a kind. I don't think that Danny's is quite that impressive. I mean, Kimi Räikkönen at the time was a world champion.
Yeah.
And widely considered one of the 2 or 3 fastest men in the sport. So, yeah. You okay there?
Yeah, I almost choked on a burp. I've never choked on a burp before.
And here you are.
And it was because it was spicy. It was because of that spicy mango cart that you brought me.
Yeah. How's that spicy mango cart?
It's actually not bad, but I can feel my face getting red.
Oh. Yeah, you got to get past the first drink or two on it.
Yeah, and then it's not bad.
And then it improves. Yeah, for sure.
It's just that allergic reaction stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
It is very random. But yeah, no, it was I think we kind of just glossed over George's top 5. I mean, it's impressive. Well, I should say it's impressive that he's finished every race in the top 5 because he's finished every race.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Hamilton's
impressive.
finished every race, right? Pretty sure he has.
I think so.
I think Hamilton's just going through a hell of a run of bad luck.
Yeah.
As far as, just random little things. And then in Monaco, it's just so tough to pass.
Right.
I'd say impossible to pass in the dry. So, I don't know if you saw they did not show it on the air, but someone captured, or someone posted an overtake that Vettel had going into the last 2 corners and in the wet, and it was a hell of an overtake. That's not a place you normally make an overtake. But that's just one of those, I felt like there was a lot of action that the TV directors missed today.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they followed Gasly for a while, showed him
because he was going fast. Yeah. And his overtaking was pretty decent too, but
yeah, it was.
I think that overtake of Vettel was the overtake of the race.
I didn't get to see it. Did Checo get driver of the day? He had to have.
He probably did.
Yeah, more likely.
I mean, it's not like, there's a bunch of drivers going through the field like crazy or anything like that today. So.
Do you want to know what my favorite part of the race was?
What's that?
Just take a guess. Very favorite.
Very favorite. The
most favorite.
The most favorite.
Most favorite. Yeah.
I don't know what.
It was at the beginning. It was actually before the race even started.
Was there a female on the TV?
No.
Oh, what?
It was Latifi crashing into the wall. What an idiot.
Oh, that happens every wet race. Someone bends it. Come on. That's not.
Yeah, but
it's just funny. It's Latifi.
It's Latifi.
It's just funny that it's him. Yeah, he always finds a way to make it entertaining, doesn't he?
A man that will not be in F1 next year is Latifi.
We'll see.
No way, dude.
We'll see.
No way.
Who knows?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so the big thing that's tough about Monaco, especially when it's wet, is it's so damn greasy, and any little mistake is a big mistake. And if you are not the one that pulls the trigger on changing tires or something like that, then you could be very quickly caught out. And once you're caught out, there's no way to get back by.
Mm-hmm.
So Ferrari was kind of in a position of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You don't necessarily want to be the first to pull the trigger, and then at the same time, you kind of do.
Right.
So they were kind of boxed in for a while because
it's a whole risk versus reward thing.
Right. The 5th through 7th place cars or so, they didn't pit right away.
Right.
So you got to take all that into account. If you pit, you're not going to be able to pass. Unless you're extremely, you're definitely, you might be able to pass in the wet, but it's going to be extremely slow going. You might be stuck behind someone for several laps. So, tough day for Ferrari though.
Yeah, especially it being, Charles's home race. Qualified first, kind of made it look like it'd be a setup to just drive to a first place, and doesn't even finish on the podium.
Yeah, if this would have been a dry race, 100% dry, most likely it's a Ferrari 1-2, unless there's a mistake at a pit stop or something like that. Now, I did see after the race they did not show this during the broadcast, of course, but both Ferraris got held up in those 1 or 2 laps right around when they pitted by Williams cars. Both of them by different. One by Albon, the other one got held up by Latifi, and you could put down the fact that they lost positions to both of those incidents happening. Albon was ahead of. I want to say Albon was ahead of Leclerc, and was ahead of him for like a whole lap and did not let him by. So there's a little controversy there, but that's part of F1. That's
racing.
That's part of Monaco. I mean, I've always been kind of a proponent of getting rid of the blue flags. Make the drivers, even the lead drivers, have to actually legitimately pass those other cars on track. Don't just get waved out of the way.
Why do you say that?
I think it could vary up the strategies. I think because you're always catching lapped cars, and if you actually had to race them and not just like you get to go by, because like I think what it really comes down to, I think it's unfair that if you're racing for 15th and 16th, that your race is less important than the leader's race, which I kind of get, but the leader comes along and can completely fuck up both those people's races.
Yeah.
So,
I see what you're saying with that, but at the same time, I don't know, that could get interesting, right?
Of course.
Because let's say, it's something like last year that it comes down to the last race of the season. They're coming up on a lapped car, and old Nicholas Latifi, we'll say, ends up wrecking into Max.
Yeah.
Destroys his chance of winning a world championship.
Well, I think there's a difference between like I don't think they should be able to try to defend their position, because why? Right? Yeah. There's no point in defending against the.
But you're saying, okay, so they have
don't
to
have
overtake
slow
them.
down, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, hey, don't be blocking them, but.
Yeah, but how are you going to write the rules for that?
F1 is very convoluted as is. I'm sure they could find a way.
I'm sure that they could find a way.
So let's make it more convoluted. It used to, I believe, at one point it used to be that way. Yeah. So.
That would add some interesting aspects to a race.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they would be good. I think it would be fun because you'd get to see more overtaking. You'd see something like what could have transpired today between Perez trying to put some back markers between himself and Sainz, and maybe that would have actually happened. Or at the same time, maybe Sainz is right there and ends up being able to overtake Checo because of that,
Right. Yeah, or the opposite, where they let Perez by, and then they're like, I'm going to fight this guy a little bit harder. Mm-hmm. And then, you ruin the race for the lead. So there's definitely pros and cons.
Right.
I just, I've always just kind of felt bad for those guys. They might be battling hard it could be even for the points. It could be, 10th or 11th or something like that. Getting lapped, and all of a sudden the leader is in between you and the next guy, and it just ruined your, half-second gap that you had. So
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some interesting strategy calls between Red Bull and Ferrari. What do you think? I mean, I know you say it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of a thing, but what do you think Ferrari may have done different looking back at it? You think they would have jumped in sooner instead of sitting back and saying, okay, we'll see what everybody else does first?
So after looking at things online afterwards, I think that the call that they made with Signs was the right call.
Hmm.
They made the call to um, keep him out until dry tires. The only reason that Perez beat him out was because Sainz got held up by a Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So they made the right call, I think, on that one. I think where they really messed up was with two things with Leclerc. Uh, they what they were trying to do was cover both strategies.
Right.
They wanted Sainz to go long on the wets and then pit Leclerc for inters to cover him off. On that lap before Leclerc pitted for inters, he got held up by a Williams.
Yeah.
So he came out behind Perez. At that point, they, really... So he's already on inters as well as Max Verstappen. Where they really, really messed up there is they double stacked the two.
Yep.
If Verstappen or if Leclerc goes one lap longer and then pits, he probably comes out immediately behind Sainz and in front of Verstappen. So they definitely messed up quite a bit there. In hindsight, I don't know what you do different. I mean, at that point in that race, there was cars with intermediates, full wets, and dries.
Mm-hmm.
Man, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, yeah, I do think they probably pit a little bit earlier. I mean, Leclerc had a hell of a lead.
Yeah.
He had a 5 or 6 second lead on his teammate.
Yep.
So there's really very little reason that they should have messed it up that badly. But it just happened to be bad circumstances between getting caught up behind slower drivers and the intermediate tires and the dry tires just switching on faster than they were expecting them to.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was at one point where Perez was 7 seconds a lap faster.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of nullifies any advantage track position gives you at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it did make things interesting, and it also kind of, when at the race restart when they red flagged it,
Mm-hmm.
and Red Bull went medium and Ferrari went hard.
Yeah.
It for a little while there, it kind of seemed like, okay, like Checo's tires do seem to be degrading to the point that he's not able to brake nearly as late as normal,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe Sainz is going to get him. Maybe Leclerc is going to be able to sneak up on Max because, I mean, for a while there, there was a gap built up between Checo and Sainz, and then between Max and Leclerc, and that gap closed quite quickly towards the end.
Yes. Yeah, but I feel like that's the same old story in Monaco. I mean, track position's king. So
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. You could be down a cylinder and you can still keep someone behind at Monaco.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and Perez definitely went through a graining period on those tires. It looked like with, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes left in that race that he had gotten through that graining period. Because the last lap or two, he pulled back away.
Yep.
So,
Say that I remember when they finally showed a shot of his tires looked completely fine.
yeah.
They looked like they were normal medium
Yeah.
slicks.
Mhm.
Do you think that Monaco is a race that should continue to be on the F1 schedule?
Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. The part of me that's been watching F1 for 20 years says yes, it needs to be on the calendar. The realist in me looks at it and thinks, it's just not. It's not good.
You're not
anymore.
racing.
They're not racing. No, they are following each other, and that's it. Because that's all you can do.
It's a cool venue.
It's a cool venue, but the real race is on Saturday during qualifying.
Right.
And yeah, it takes a special event where rain comes in for something special to happen. Speaking though of the rain coming in, So they delayed the start of the race.
Mm-hmm.
I saw afterwards they didn't announce this during the race or anything. I guess there was an electrical outage that caused the race to be delayed. So it wasn't 100% because of the weather. It was because of electrical problems.
Interesting.
So I saw everyone's tire choice before they delayed the start, and man, if that race would have started on time, those tire selections that people had, it would have been interesting. It would have probably been a way more interesting race, because the top 4 had started on their like medium tires, but then below that there was a lot of people on intermediates and stuff like that. So I don't know if the race would have started on time. I'm not sure if the Ferraris or the Red Bulls would have been in a position to win that race. That's how
drastically different things were.
That's how drastically different them delaying the start made it.
Do you think that they delayed the start a little too long?
Yes, because we could have had 15-20 minutes of racing before that first red flag, probably.
Right.
Yeah, because I definitely think that that rain shower that came in that did red flag the start, I do think that was heavy enough.
Oh, it was dumping.
It was dumping. I think that was heavy enough to...
When they were showing some of the shots of the street and, like, the sides of it were just, like, completely flooded. Yeah. I mean, there was a good 4 or 5 inches of water on that side.
Yes.
And it was gushing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I saw that, I understood why they did. But at the start, it didn't seem like that rain was all... I mean, it looked, heavy, but not quite to the point of pretty much like the road was flooding.
So part of the rules are, and I don't know exactly when the rain came through, but the last, I believe, like 10 minutes or so before the race, if any drastic weather changes happen in that 10 minutes, they delay the start automatically. That gives the teams a chance to change tires or do whatever they need. So that might be part of the reason why they delayed the start. But from what I heard afterwards was, no, it was more of there was electrical glitch. Power went out, and they were not able to do the start procedure on the lights.
Okay.
Which is all. I guess that also caused problems later in the race because we had a red flag.
Yep.
And they did not do a grid start.
Right.
They did a rolling start. And I guess the reason they did a rolling start was because of the fact that they were not able to work the lights again.
They could have just had like a guy out there with a flag.
Like the old days?
Yeah. Drop the flag and then sprint off.
Yeah. you say that and laugh, but that's what they used to do. The guy'd be running out there with the flag.
That'd be terrifying.
You look at those really old videos of like Monaco or like Spa, and you think...
Wait, Spa Frankenchops?
Yes. And you think, well, those motherfuckers are crazy for watching the race literally 4 feet from the track.
Yep.
Yeah. Wild.
It would have been a really cool way to watch stuff, but
I'm sure.
OSHA wasn't a thing.
Well, yeah. Well, like you see some of the videos from Monaco, and people are like walking on the sidewalk, minding their own business, and the Grand Prix is going on next to them. Like there's no guardrail, just walking on the sidewalk.
That would be...
And you think, what?
How did nobody die?
I don't know.
Or how did F1 cover it up?
They definitely didn't. I know there was one race, I can't remember who off the top of my head. This would have been an early race, maybe 60s. Someone went into the bay, one of the drivers.
A car?
A car, yeah. Yeah. When
Did they die?
No, they didn't. When they come out of the tunnel and down the hill.
Yep.
That whole section right there is right. You could see the water the whole way. Yeah, someone went off into the water there.
They didn't have like a barricade up or anything?
I think they had hay bales at the time.
Oh, yeah, that'll stop a car. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Don't even put like tires or anything up.
No. Yeah, don't do that.
Wow. Yeah. That would have been... Could you imagine being in that car flying off the hill?
No, that would be pretty scary. That'd be pretty scary.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Oh man, I think I'm gonna pee.
I'm gonna fly.
That's right.
Um,
Great tune.
so before the
Thank
race,
you, Leonard Skinnard. I have no idea who sings that song.
Off the top of my head,
Styx.
That sounds closer than Leonard Skinner for sure.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know it's not Leonard Skinner. I don't think it's Styx either.
No. So before the race, I tweeted, if you want to kill some time, go turn on the 1996 Monaco Grand Prix, because that's a very eventful one. So if you have F1 TV,
You said 96?
1996.
The year I was born.
Year you were born. Wow.
Steve Miller Band.
Yeah.
Fly Like an Eagle.
You want? Oh, yeah. Okay. So you want to know how many cars finished?
3.
How do you know?
Is that the actual answer?
Yeah, that's the actual answer.
Dude, I've been on top of it lately. I don't know why.
I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like with numbers lately. I don't know what it's been, but I've been just nailing it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the other day when you came over and I said, guess how much it was to fill up my pickup?
Yeah, and I said 104.
And it was 104?
But I guessed that, not you.
I know, but I'm just saying like that was impressive.
Oh, yeah. No, that was impressive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 1996 Grand Prix, that's a good one to go watch.
Monaco Grand Prix.
Monaco Grand Prix, yeah.
Is that the one where the guy flies off?
No.
I want to see that video.
I wonder if there's video footage of that. I'm sure there is,
I'm going to try to look it up.
but I doubt it's on F1 TV. Cause that's old. Before they televised every race.
Yeah, they probably don't want to put that on, their sponsored website.
Well, they don't have the rights to all the races.
Oh, okay.
So I think like before, I don't know, 1980 something, it was a different group. Like each race was owned by each circuit, so like that circuit would own the rights to that race or whatever. And then at some point that changed.
Okay, let me see.
Did you find something?
Ascari.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, yeah, Ascari Monaco is in 1955. Yeah, no, this dude died.
No, he didn't.
Oh, wait. Maybe this is different. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Did you find video of it?
Yeah. Just 4 days after his Monaco plunge on May 26th, Ascari was killed while testing a Ferrari sports car at Monza. So he flew into the bay and then died 4 days later.
Yeah.
That guy did not have a good run. Bad couple of days.
Bad couple of days there, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm trying to see if this...
I knew he died. I didn't realize he died that quickly after that. I knew he didn't die from the plunge in the water.
Wow. There's not like a good video of it. It's mostly him just like in the water.
Yeah.
Because they weren't actually filming him like where it was taking place.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he's under like well, obviously that car's not going to float. But the fact that he was able to live through that.
Well, he might not have even been wearing a seatbelt at that point. Who knows?
That's true. It would have been way safer. Today, if an F1 car goes in there, yeah, you ain't getting out.
No.
It was a miracle that, here, I'll show you the video. It was a miracle that Grosjean got out.
Yeah. And he got out pretty well, okay.
Yeah.
I think this might just be me talking out my ass, but I think for a long time they had divers in the bay in case someone went into the bay.
Really?
Yeah.
They think that they could get to him that fast?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, you might, like...
Maybe if you had Michael Phelps out there swimming to him, but...
Okay,
normal
good
dude,
point.
I don't know, because there's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, that video doesn't really show a whole lot, does it? It shows
No.
Shows some smoke in the water.
Smoke on the water. Thank you, Stevie Nicks Band. It's probably not who it is it? Leonard Skinner is probably closer on that one.
No.
Deep Purple.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. No idea. Never even heard of him.
Now you have.
One hit wonder. See, it's funny because I already forgot who the last band was that was singing Fly Like an Eagle.
Steve Miller.
Steve Miller. Okay.
Steve Miller
I already forgot, so
yeah.
I could see something like 2 years from now and be like, yeah, I've never even heard of them.
So next week, do we have a race?
Let me take a look real quick.
I think next week we have Baku.
We have what?
Azerbaijan.
Nope, not next week.
Oh, is it 2 weeks?
After.
The week after.
Azerbaijan.
So we have 2 weeks till then.
Yeah, and then we have another race
The following
following
week.
week.
Canada, I believe.
Canada?
Canada.
That's the weekend of my wedding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do there.
Oh, we were going to fly up to it, right?
Yeah, that's right. We were going to fly up the day after your wedding to go to the Canadian Grand Prix.
Qualifying is 3 to 4. We're not going to be able to watch qualifying.
I will watch qualifying. I don't know what you think you'll be doing.
3 to 4, you will also be taking pictures with us.
Oh, is that like in the schedule?
I don't know if the schedule is made, but yeah.
Okay.
Because, yeah. The race is at 1 o'clock, though. Be able to get back home.
Yeah, get back home.
More likely.
Watch the race.
Yep.
Should be good.
Wind down.
Did you watch the Indy 500 at all today?
No.
Yeah, you didn't even know that was going on, did you?
I actually did.
Because I talked about it during the F1?
That is the only reason.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Cars going in a circle, doesn't interest me.
What about a poorly drawn circle?
Not unless it's like horribly drawn.
With left and rights and downtown Monaco. Then it catch your interest.
Yeah, then it does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Indy 500.
How was it?
It was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't interest me. I'm kind of the same way.
Is the Indy 500 where they drink the glass of milk?
Yes.
Man, that's weird. That's got to be one of the weirdest things in sports, right?
Yeah, it's up there.
I mean, okay, so like the whole Stanley Cup, like drinking out of it, that's not that weird.
No, that's not that weird at all. No.
Drinking a thing of milk after the Indy 500, very weird.
Yeah, on a hot day in Indiana. Yeah.
Do you know why they drink milk?
No. Are you looking it up right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the Speedway's legendary historian Donald Davidson wrote, as luck would have it, 1956 winner Pat Flaherty suffered from a slight calcium deficiency and regularly drank milk. In addition to a healthy swig of water from the Shaw Cup, he consumed an entire bottle of milk and then asked for a second. So I'm guessing because he drank milk out of it.
So after the race, he drank milk.
Yep.
And a tradition was born.
Okay, you know what? I like it now. It's weird, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, so did they say what year that was?
1956.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
That
so
is
75, 80 years ago.
That milk probably wasn't even pasteurized. They probably grabbed it from a cow.
Probably had a cow by the winner's circle.
That guy probably had a cow that traveled with his team.
You know what? He might have.
She was a mega milker.
Mega milker, yeah. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Indy 500. Didn't really, I don't know. I have a hard time staying focused with it.
Is it because they just go in a circle the whole time?
Well, it's a square. It's a rectangle.
Is it?
Yeah.
So they have 90-degree corners?
Yeah, they do.
Really? It's a square corner?
Yeah, it is. Have you never seen Indianapolis? I mean, it's not like a legitimate
No, I've never been there.
Corner, but the corner, it is a giant rectangle.
It's a rounded corner.
It's a rounded corner.
It'd be a lot cooler if it was a square corner.
Yeah. That'd be a lot slower.
Well, might add some fun into it.
I believe there's a golf course in the middle of the Speedway.
Really?
It's big enough to have that. I know that.
Like a full 18?
It might be. If so,
Dude, that's huge.
Oh, it's a 2.5 mile track.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see. Wow, dude, that's just a freaking drawn out oval. That ain't no square. What are you talking about?
Do you know why they call it the Brickyard?
Because it used to be on bricks?
Yeah, it used to all be bricks.
Boy, that one was tough to figure out.
Yeah. There's still bricks on it, though.
Okay, there's definitely not a full 18-hole golf course. There's like 2 holes.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, you say 2.5 mile circuit, but it's around.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of ground in between.
There is. I'll give you that, but not like that much.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, maybe there's 3 holes.
Well, that's disappointing. Because that would have been cool to go play that.
Oh, okay. There's a continuation of the golf course on the outside of the track, so there's
a couple holes on the inside.
and then the rest of it.
gimmicky thing.
As like, oh yeah, we're on the Indy 500 track.
Yeah.
How many people do you think have hit a golf ball onto that track?
Is it close to the edge of the inside?
Does that matter? Because people golfing like us could totally hit it there.
We're that bad that we hit it onto the track?
Oh, dude, you could definitely hit it onto the track.
Okay.
From multiple holes.
Really?
Yeah. There's 1, 2. Okay, I think there's just 2 holes. Maybe 3. I think there's 3 holes.
So if we ever go to Indianapolis, should we go golf there?
Yeah, we should.
They also have a really cool auto racing museum there. That'd be cool to go see. I'm sure it's more IndyCar based.
Yeah.
But it'd still be really neat.
Okay, they've got the Indy road course there too, huh?
Yes, that's the road course that F1 used to race on.
Nice. And then they actually have a little dirt track there.
On the outside?
No, on the inside.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
There's also like a half-mile track on the outside, like maybe on the west side of the track. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of stuff there, though. That is a very large area.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just 2.5 miles around, right? Remember? You said that?
Well, yeah, it is. But, okay, you could, if there was nothing else
in there
on the inside of the track, you could probably squeeze all 18 holes.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like a super long, there's not going to be a bunch of par 5s, but you could probably do it because it's almost the same exact length and about half to 5/8 of the width of the track. So if you compressed it and then widened it, you could definitely have all 18 holes. You just couldn't have anything on in the middle of the track. You could have a par 3 course.
You could have a par 3 course. There you go. So tonight, NASCAR races.
Oh, yay. Where are they racing?
In Charlotte, it's the Coca-Cola 600. It's the longest NASCAR race of the year.
Yep, sounds like I'm going to be passing on that one.
Wow.
The Charlotte 600.
Coca-Cola 600.
Whatever. Coca-Cola 600. Nothing screams thrilling like 600 laps of exhilarating boring.
600 miles.
Oh, it's 600 miles? See, that's the thing that's confusing. Because some of them, it's like, they've got the Daytona 500. That's probably 500 miles.
Yes.
Indy 500, 500 miles.
Mm-hmm.
But then they have, like, the Yahoo 300.
That's
300 and it's 300 laps. That's the dumbest. No, that's stupid. Pick one and stick to it.
Yeah.
That screams NASCAR.
That does. I do like how in F1, every race is the same length.
Oh, it's going on right now.
Oh, has it already started?
It has.
At that time?
Started at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock already.
Oh, man. Jeez, yeah, dude. They're a whole hour in, and they've only completed lap 46 of 400. Boy, that sounds like fun.
You mean like every other NASCAR race? It sounds like fun.
That's so stupid. What a dumb... It's not even a sport. What a dumb thing, dude.
It's the WWE of wrestling, or of racing.
Yeah, or like the WNBA.
The WNBA. So I was really impressed today when I watched the Indy 500. That place was packed. And that was exciting because I don't think that I've seen an Indy 500 that packed in a long, long time. So I like to see that open wheel racing is
making a comeback in the U.S.
A comeback in the U.S.
Good.
And I also haven't watched a NASCAR race in a very long time with a full stands.
That's a joke, right?
No, I'm serious. Like, there's hardly ever...
What?
You never see a NASCAR stands full anymore. Yeah.
I would have figured there were enough rednecks out there that they were keeping it thriving.
I don't know. They can't afford to go, I guess.
You know what a NASCAR... You know what it should run on?
What?
It should run on moonshine. They should bring it back to its roots, and like the team has to make its own moonshine.
Okay.
And then they have to put it in the car.
Yeah.
No standardization. It's kind of a tough word to get out there.
I guess so.
Just kind of do it like a F1. Here's your box. Make the car fit in there.
Or maybe if they like said, hey, you have to race a stock car from the dealership.
Oh.
Because that's how it started, right?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
that's how it started.
It started from moonshining,
Well, okay, that.
so
But-
it should go back to that.
But then they went to the point.
And there should be cops involved.
There should be. That'd be.
Cops get to chase you, and they try to pit maneuver you the whole time. They don't get to shoot you.
Aren't you just describing NASCAR anyway? Pit maneuvers and.
Yeah, but like cops, you have like 2-3 designated drivers that are just doing that, and that's it. They're there to take you out. They're gonna start a half lap back.
Oh. Call it like cops and robbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cops and robbers.
Yeah. Cops and moonshiners.
Cops and moonshiners. What would be another one? Billies and
Billies.
Joe Billies.
Billies and Joe Billies.
Yeah. Billies are the cops, and Billies and Joe Bobs.
Billies and Joe Bobs. Okay. I can get behind that.
That sounds way better than NASCAR. What does NASCAR even stand for?
National Association of Stock Car Automobile Racing.
Not a smart, competent.
Assholes.
No, not a smart, competent, asymmetrical race.
Race. Hey.
Not a smart, competent, asymmetrical race.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not asymmetrical. It's pretty much symmetrical.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
I'll figure something out with that one.
You work that one out.
Yeah. I wanted to say something about the drivers being dumb, but
How dare you?
they're probably not dumb people.
Clint Boyer has an IQ of like 75 at least. Okay.
Wow. Well, Kimi Räikkönen's getting into it.
He's racing one race, and it's a road course.
Yeah.
I will. Will you watch that race?
I might.
Yeah, because he's in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I don't care otherwise.
Yeah.
It's dumb. I mean, okay, I get it. Everybody has their things. It's not a hill that I'm going to die on. But
I
it's
will say
booty.
I do find NASCAR races on road courses entertaining.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Car that was designed to just go in like an oval,
Yeah.
having to make turns, not good.
Yeah. Having to make right turns.
Having to make actual
I didn't
driving.
even know like the steering box that you could actually turn right in those cars.
I think
but
they have to. I
apparently-
think they have to specially do that.
Yeah.
I think they only have like 3 degrees of right. Matter of fact, the way that they set the car up is actually, it's like cranked left anyways.
Well, that's actually kind of true.
Yeah.
They
can't it.
They set them up with some toe.
Hmm.
Yeah. To make it easier to go around the left turns. Yeah.
I would rather watch Cars, the movie, than NASCAR.
Well, Cars the movie is, kind of based off of NASCAR.
It's based on a true story. Lightning McQueef getting in there.
Lightning McQueef, yep.
Good guy.
Yeah. All right, well.
Okay, well,
No.
you always jump to this. All right, well,
All right, well.
I don't know. We're just having a conversation here.
That's fine.
We talked about F1 for so long. We got to get our off topic in.
No,
We didn't even talk about Vettel looking like a homeless bum.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm digging it.
Okay.
Digging it. I'm not sure he's going to be in F1 next year, though.
No, I think he's probably
I
done.
think he's done.
We could see a lot of new faces to F1.
Soon, I think there's a good chance.
I think Alonso's going to stick around.
I think Alonso is going to stick around.
I think he's going to die. Well, okay, I'm not going to say that.
No.
No. I think Vettel's going to be gone. I think Ricciardo's going to be gone. I think Latifi's going to be gone. I think that could be it.
That's probably it. But, there's some big names in there. I think Hamilton's close to being gone. too.
Hamilton's not gone, man.
No, I think he's close. I don't think
You think so?
I don't think next year he's gone. I think he's 37. I don't see him racing past 40.
Maybe he's going to be the Tom Brady.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe he's going to retire,
He doesn't seem like that kind of guy to me.
unretire, and go to McLaren.
Like,
Prediction.
Why?
5-year prediction.
No.
He's going to go back to his roots.
I think it's more likely that he would go back or go to Ferrari than just to say that he raced for Ferrari.
You think he really cares about that?
I think every F1 driver does a little bit.
They want to be the Ferrari red?
No one's going to admit that. No, unless you are racing for Ferrari.
Right.
But I think everyone deep down, thinks that way. A little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope so.
What, you hope he races for Ferrari?
No, not really.
Okay.
I could care less. Have you ever had a Reese's Fast Break?
No, I have not.
You haven't had one?
I've had a Reese's.
No.
So what's the difference between a Reese's and a Reese's Fast Break?
A Reese's Fast Break has nougat in it.
Okay.
They're a million times better than a Reese's Cup.
Reese's Cups pretty damn good.
They are, and I love Reese's Cups. A Reese's Fast Break is way, way better. Like, I am a little bit scared that I may have an addiction to them.
You may have really.
Yeah. I think I've gained a significant number of pounds because of eating Reese's Fast Breaks.
Yeah. Well, I went on a streak last year. I think I told you about this, and you kind of looked at me like I was a retard.
Almond Joys.
No. No.
Mounds?
Mounds.
It's like the same thing, dude.
No. They're not the same thing.
What's the difference?
Okay.
One's dark chocolate.
Yes.
And they both have coconut and almonds.
No, they don't.
What?
Mounds, there's no almonds in the Mounds. It's just dark chocolate and coconut.
What's the Mounds in it?
It's a good question. It's just.
Dude, there's Mounds in it.
Are you really gonna question this when I eat them way too often? There is no almonds in a Mound, okay?
So there's just bumps. They should have just called it bumps.
And Almond Joys is milk chocolate with almonds
and coconut.
Yeah. No.
So
Almond Joys are not good.
Why don't you like Almond Joys? Is it the milk chocolate?
I think the milk chocolate is a downgrade over. I like dark chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate kind of guy. What?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah, you're coming around.
Oh, I see. That was a racial joke.
No. That was a Ghirardelli joke. Ghirardelli chocolate.
You know Ghirardelli chocolate is good.
Dude, it's fire.
It is really good.
What's your favorite Ghirardelli chocolate?
I like
There's
it all.
one right answer.
Oh, I don't know. What's the right answer?
It's the milk chocolate with caramel inside.
No, I'm not a caramel guy.
You don't like caramel?
I don't mind caramel. I'm not, like, that's not my number one choice. You know.
Okay, what do you mean?
Like, I like dark chocolate. I like plain.
So you're saying caramel is not your number one choice over dark chocolate. But what I'm trying to see is like caramel is not your number two choice being mixed in with the chocolate?
Yeah, no.
What is?
I don't know.
Peanut butter?
Yeah, peanut butter's up there.
Nougat is fire.
Nougat, yeah.
Nougat's so good.
Pretty much any other kind of filling other than caramel. Like, I'll eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Like raspberry?
Oh, yeah.
Orange cream?
No.
Those orange cream ones are actually pretty good.
They're not bad. That's not my, like, go-to.
Like, you're going to choose coconut over caramel?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love coconut.
Do you like Snickers?
Yeah, I like Snickers.
That has caramel in it.
It does.
You know what it also has?
But it's got nougat.
Nougat.
But it's got a light amount of caramel.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like when caramel's like the show. Like, I don't like a Milky Way.
Yeah, Milky Ways are okay.
Yeah, I don't like Milky Ways.
They're not amazing by any means, but I don't know. I think they're still pretty good. Do you like Three Musketeers?
I did when I was younger. Less so as I'm older.
That's kind of how I am. Like, I'll still eat them, but they're not. I don't even. What even is that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Why is it called Three Musketeers?
I knew this answer at one point. I do not now.
Really?
Yeah. Because I looked into it because I was like, why the fuck are these called Three Musketeers? But I do not remember what that answer is now. So.
But yeah, Reese's Fast Breaks.
Wait.
I'll bring you one.
Okay.
Because then it gives me an excuse to buy me one. But here's the thing. So they're like $2.39 at a gas station. Sometimes they run a deal. It'd be 3 for $6, king size. But then I was in Menards and I saw them. They were under $2.
$2?
Do you know how excited I was? Menards. They were under $2. A king size candy bar, under $2 at Menards.
So you really realize how expensive stuff is at a gas station?
Yeah.
When you buy it at an actual store. Because like the Mounds, for example, when I buy a 4-pack of those bad boys.
A 4-pack?
Like a king size. It comes with 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a king size. It's like $2.69 at Casey's or something like that. You go to Walmart, it's like $1.69.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
See, I don't know if Walmart even sells Fast Breaks.
I'm sure they do.
I didn't
What
see him
were
at
they?
Target.
It's Target. They're a little too classy for that stuff.
I don't know what it is, but dude, people must love fast breaks because when I'm in different gas stations, they're like constantly sold out.
Or is that just because of the world we live in now, where everything's out of stock? It seems like.
No, it's literally just fast breaks. Like all the other Reese's, fully stocked up. Fast breaks out.
Hmm. So you know what? Other people must agree with you. I will try it.
They're so good.
You know what I don't like about a normal Reese's is how easily they melt.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
those are the number one. Like if it's above 65 degrees outside, by the time you walk from the store to your car, it's got like a melted film on
Well,
it.
not even that. If you unwrap the entire thing and you hold it in your hand, by the time you get to the end of it, if you take more than one bite
Oh,
out of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
it's melted onto your fingers.
Yeah, no, that's you
And I'm
have
not,
to.
yeah, I'm not a finger licker, so
Oh.
I'm a finger sucker.
Ooh. Damn.
That's right.
Yikes. Woo. Hot and bothered now.
I know. You done with those fingers? The Doritos commercial.
That is a good commercial.
They don't make commercials like they used to.
No, they don't.
Keep your hands off my mama. Keep your hands off my Doritos. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Slaps the dude. That's pretty great. Doritos had some really good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And watching the Super Bowl this last year, like no good commercials whatsoever.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, can't remember. I'm sure there's one or two good ones.
Yeah.
I don't really care anymore though.
No, I just remember when the Super Bowl like used to be like about the commercials as well, and anymore it's like, man, we get so many commercials that you guys go overboard all the time anyways.
Well, and I feel like we as a society, most of us don't watch commercials in our daily lives anymore.
Yeah.
So when you watch the Super Bowl, when it gets to commercial, you like mute it or something and go walk in the other room to go get chips or something, and you're like, I don't care.
Do you remember when the Falcons were playing, was it the Patriots?
Yeah.
And the game was going too fast, so they had to cause that massive power outage so they could get more commercials in?
Oh no, that was totally wrong teams that you just got there.
What?
That was the Niners and the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah. And that was at the Mercedes-Benz Dome in New Orleans.
Is that when Ray Lewis won his Super Bowl? Yeah, it had to have been.
He's won two, so yeah.
Oh, I'm saying like the last one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I thought the whole like Bane thing from Batman was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna like start exploding and.
You know, that's actually actual film from an actual NFL game that they like CGI'd over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like they actually did that at an NFL game.
Well, if you watch it, it's an overlay of Pittsburgh Steelers game.
Oh, I do remember
yeah.
hearing about this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's videos you can watch where you can see it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why they would CGI over it. Why wouldn't they just record it?
Probably because they didn't want to buy the rights to show the Steelers and whatever other team was playing that day.
No. I'm saying why didn't they just record their own? Because
Oh.
they used like fake jerseys anyways. You know what I mean?
Well, someone's like, hey, we can save, $2 million by just taking actual NFL footage and changing it.
Oh, you don't think that they had to pay for that? Dude,
No,
they
probably
totally
not.
did. No, they did.
I don't think so. If they changed everything about it, then it's their own.
I like to imagine them writing the script and some poor guy, poor in quotes, going back and having to watch a whole shitload of NFL film.
To find like the perfect,
Yep.
the
Like,
perfect
alright.
scene that will fit your movie.
And it's like some guy that knows literally nothing about football.
This is 2 episodes in a row we've talked about Batman.
It is.
Yeah. So, I don't know
Have you
what
seen
that
the new
means.
Batman yet?
No.
Oh my gosh, dude. You haven't seen the new Batman. You haven't seen Top Gun.
I'm sorry that came out 2 days ago, and I asked you if you wanted to go watch it with me, but you already had plans to see it without me.
I'm sorry that I'm just a popular person.
But yeah, you went to go see it with your future wife.
Yeah, I'm a
I
popular
don't-
person.
No, I don't think that makes you popular.
She even bought the tickets.
So you both bought the tickets.
No. She bought the tickets.
Hmm.
Our money's not together yet.
In 2 weeks it will be.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she bought the tickets. I bought the snacks.
That's
So I ended up spending like $80 more.
Yeah, what is that? Why does it cost $100 to go see a movie?
Dude, you just buy snacks at the gas station
Oh
and take
no,
them in.
totally. But you have to buy popcorn.
Yeah, you do have to buy popcorn.
Because you cannot watch a movie at the movie theater without.
You ever taken like a can in there and like cracked it open?
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely done that.
It's
yeah.
like, people know.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
They don't care.
Yeah.
If you care, you're a Karen.
I'm pretty sure, like, my mom used to, like, make sandwiches and bring them in and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah. I could be completely wrong about that.
I could see that taking you to, like, to the matinee or something and taking you sandwiches for lunch and stuff.
Yeah. But we would definitely go to the Dollar General, Dollar Tree, whatever. Yeah. And you just load up on candy. And
you know what I don't see at movie theaters anymore?
What's that?
Laffy Taffy.
How many times have you been to the movie theater lately?
Quite a few.
I'm sure there's Laffy Taffy.
I went to Batman in theaters.
Oh.
I went to Top Gun this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, their candy selection has really gone downhill.
Oh. My favorite is the Muncher Crunch. The little, you know, like the Crunch Bars?
Mm-mm.
You know what Crunch Bars are?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're called Bunch of Crunch, since it comes in a box. And like little, like, kernel-looking crunches.
I don't think they have. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those things are fire.
Do you like the cookie dough bites?
No. But those are similar. Those are not good.
Those are pretty good. They're pretty good in a very limited fashion.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty good.
We were talking about M&Ms yesterday because I had some M&M pretzels.
M&Ms.
I love M&Ms too. The pretzel ones are pretty good.
They're okay.
They're okay.
I don't like those that much.
I'm serious though. Go to the store and buy a bag of the M&M Crunches. They will change your world.
Okay. I'll try them.
There was a point in time where they were not selling them in the U.S. anymore, and I looked into buying them from Germany. And I thought, you know what? There's better ways to spend my money.
I have done a similar thing before with the Pop-Tarts of is it the Wild Berry?
Okay.
The purple frosting with the blue icing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find them, like, in the store.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I was in high school when I did this. And so I ordered a package off of Amazon, like one of, like, the big boxes, and paid, like, $20 for it. Just some ridiculous price. And I very vividly remember going to the store with my mom, and they had them. You know how stupid I felt?
Probably pretty stupid.
But I'm pretty sure they made a comeback, because I swear they disappeared for a while.
Well, you're telling me this. I did not know that those had disappeared.
Oh.
But I only get one type of Pop-Tart.
Cinnamon sugar?
Oh, no.
S'mores.
No. Mm-mm. I'm way more generic than that.
Strawberry.
No, but that's like, if there's not my choice.
Raspberry?
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Blueberry?
Yeah.
Blueberry?
Blueberry's fire. Yeah, you got there. Yeah.
I like the s'mores.
No, I don't like any, like, the strawberry ones, blueberry ones, raspberry ones.
Those are all good.
All your, like, I'm guessing they're original flavors.
Yeah, probably.
I'm game with all those. Any of the other s'mores, I'm good. I'm good, dog.
I mean, I guess, opinions are like assholes.
Everyone's got one.
Some people stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess mine stink.
I heard what was this joke? I want to try to remember this joke real quick. Oh, no.
Wow.
I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
It was something like somebody was like talking about my long arms, right? Or something, or like height. And this other guy said, well, height is like diarrhea. And somebody else was like, what are you talking about? He goes, runs in genes.
That's a terrible joke.
It is, but it was funny at the time. It runs in genes.
So is there any other F1 stuff we want to talk about before we wrap this up here?
No, I don't think so. I think we got it all. We got the F1 in the beginning, and we got the off-topic in the back.
Yeah.
It was business funny. In the front, party in the back.
We were talking about, we're not going to have an hour worth of topic today.
I know. The next thing,
and here we are. It's an hour in.
I looked up and we were at 47 minutes, and I was like, wow, that went quick.
Yeah. It's like we're fucking good at this.
We are.
So good that we get so many views.
Yes. And thank you to all those people who are viewing us. MJ, again, we keep shouting you out, but that's because you keep coming back. And I just want to say that my guess last week was spot on. He was a male registered nurse. I nailed it.
Oh yeah, that was impressive.
Killed it.
That was there was no way I would have connected those dots. You were on top of that.
Just
I also find out it's weird that he would put it in his name like that.
Why?
I don't know.
He's proud that he's a male nurse.
Yeah, but it's a very roundabout way to put it in there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Good for you, MJ.
Yeah, good for
we
you,
need
MJ.
We need more people like you, and we appreciate you what you do.
Oh, we also got a donation.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, what did you donate?
What did I donate? No, my stepdad.
Oh, he
donated.
did.
He donated. Yeah.
What did he donate?
$20.
$20.
So we are now only negative $200 in the hole.
I thought you said he was going to give us a GoPro.
He's got a GoPro that he offered to let us use, I'm sure.
Oh.
So.
Well, we appreciate that, Austin.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $20.
Yeah, he said it was beer money.
Hey.
Yeah.
So where's the beer at?
It's the $20 is still.
In the account somewhere,
yeah.
or did he just give you cash?
No, it's in my Venmo.
Oh, he Venmo'd you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you anyways, Austin. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I bet Joe's going to spend it and not even bring anything. So, maybe Venmo me instead.
What if
Venmo, here, Austin, my Venmo is at Jake Redinger. JakeRedinger. And let me double check with that just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. So just in case you want to make another donation to somebody who will actually use it for a good cause.
Well, I might. I was thinking about putting it towards advertising.
Okay. Actually, it's Jake-Redinger. JAKE-REDINGER.
Okay.
So, Austin, I'll be waiting for that check to hit the bank account. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you listeners. If you do like us, go ahead and give us a like, maybe a follow if you're not already following us, or share us for your friends. Give us a rating on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And just everybody else, have a good week. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We're not super active on there because we don't have.
One of these days we'll get that all figured out.
Yeah, we don't have the right marketing tool for Instagram.
Yeah, we're not hot women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so,
yeah, we know a couple.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Married to a couple hot women.
Look at you go.
Look at us getting some brownie points.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. If they listen this far into it.
Katie will. You know why? Because she's a true one. I know Alicia won't.
Alicia might. If she remembers. She doesn't really have time to listen to this,
Well, she could on her commute to work and back.
Her whole 3 minutes.
She'd get about 6 minutes in.
Yeah.
So over the course.
It lasts for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. If she listened every day.
Every day. Yeah.
She actually, dude, I don't even know if she would get.
It'd take a while.
Yeah.
It'd take a while.
It would, yeah, be close.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, have a great week.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.